Hi everyone and welcome back to my vlog. So today we're going to do quite a fun look, and there's an injection of bright colour and also it's quite dark. So it's all been inspired by a certain kind of butterfly. So I'm going to do the one eye and I'll be back in a sec to show you what I've done. Okay everyone, so welcome back. I'll show you what it is that I've done today. So it's a very bright turquoise blended out with a midnight blue, and then we've got a little bit of black thrown into the mix there of course as well. Like I said, it is inspired by a type of butterfly, so hopefully by looking at the eye you can sort of tell which butterfly. It's the blue winged butterfly that has black on it as well. So let's begin. So we're going to start by using a Barry M Dazzle Dust, and if I show you, this is the very bright blue element, and this one's called Crystal Blue. Again, dusts can be very, very messy, so do be careful when you're using those. And to pop that on, I'm going to use a small natural hair brush. So just, of course, always tap off the excess as you go. And we're going to pop this on the mobile lid from the inner corner, but we're going to take it about 3/4 of the way. So we're going to leave this V area blank today. And you probably will find that you get a lot of fallout with this look. So you might want to do your foundation afterwards, so you don't have to sort of clean it all up again and then start again. Okay, so I've just taken it, I've left that V area blank today. So next we're taking a colour by MAC, which is a midnight blue. If you can see, that one is called Deep Truth. And I'm going to be using a natural hair brush, a small eyeshadow brush again. This one is a Chanel one, it's number 15, but again, anywhere sells these. So I just want to pop quite a lot of colour on there, and make sure you tap off the excess, because as you can see all over my fingers, it is very, very messy, this one here, but it's all good fun. So. And that we're going to put into the crease and take it into the V as well. So. Looks a bit odd at this stage, but we will hopefully get there in the end. I'm just going to leave that little bit there empty because we're going to put another colour into there. So we're going to now take our MAC 224 blending brush and we're going to go over the top of that line. Okay, so it should be looking like that now. Next step, we are going to take another colour by MAC, which is a sparkly black. Like I said, I can't really go most makeups without using black of some sort. So, and again, I'm using the brush that I just put the Deep Truth on with. And we're going to pop that into the V of the eye, so this outer corner here. Again, make sure you tap off the excess because it's very messy. And then just take that just slightly into the crease, so I'd say about 1/3 into the crease as well. There we are. So again, our MAC 224 blending brush over that line. Sharpen that up with my finger. There we are. Like I said, always never be afraid to use your fingers in makeup. They're a great tool. So when I do things with my fingers, it's all good. I'm not just making excuses for myself. Now we're going to take a clean 217 MAC blending brush and go over the top of that line. Okay, so next we're taking our slanted angle brush and we're going to pop the black tide onto that and take that 3/4 of the way under the eye as we normally do. And then taking a tiny bit of the blue crystal, and we're going to put that just under the black line there to bring a bit of that blue to the underline as well. There we go. Next I'm taking my, my Rimmel Exaggerate black eyeliner, and I'm going to put that on the inside eye line, upper and lower, and we're also going to line the top line with that as well today. Then upper eye line, just going to take that under there. I always think my contact lenses are going to come out when I do that, so they're still intact, thank God. And now, like I said, we're going to line the top line with this as well today. So we're using it all. We've not got loads of different eyeliners today because there's quite a few eyeshadows, so just the one eyeliner today. And I find just by pulling the eyelid straight across, it makes it easier to get the line on that. So you can make it quite a thick line. And then you need to make sure I go right down to the lashes there, so there's no gaps. There we go. So moving on now to a false lash. The ones that I'm using today are from Superdrug by a brand called True True. They're called Glamour Lash. And if I show you those quickly, they are very spidery, so really cool for a night out and for that all-important spider look that I love. And I'm going to use the glue that I got with the lashes. And again, we want to wait for that glue to dry almost till it's fully dried to put those on so they stick better. And these eyelashes that I got from Superdrug were about $2.99, so really cheap. So I'm going to see how they go today. Might wear them tonight and I'll get back to you on that. Oh, it's really hot in this bathroom today. I really feel like I'm melting off my makeup. So now we're going to go in putting those in as close to the natural lash line as we can. Oh, I've just noticed I've not gone right to the corner with that glue, so I'm just going to take my little brush and go right into that corner there. There we go, that's better. And also what you might want to do quickly before you put mascara on the lashes is just take a bit of that crystal blue colour again and just pop it over the area that you've got it on the eye. Like so, just to make it really pop. There we go. So now I'm using Lash Architect by L'Oreal on my lashes. So I'm going to put it on the tops and on the bottoms of the lashes today. Okay, so now we're moving on to our lips. So as always, I've taken off my lip balm. And the colour I'm using today, because this is quite a bold eye, I'm going to keep it quite natural on the lip. And it's a sleek colour called Bare All. I'll show you that. It's like a sort of peach colour. And again, all over the lips for that. That's really matte, so it's quite a nice contrast because there's so much metallic going on the eye to have that matte balance as well. Next, onto the cheeks, we're going to use a similar colour to the lips, so it's a matte coral and that one's called Gina by NARS. So I'm going to take that up the cheekbone today. Okay everyone, so that's the finished look. So we've got a bold blue eye and a natural lip. So I really hope that you will have a bit of fun with this look. Have a lovely, lovely rest of your week. Take care of yourselves and lots of love. Bye bye.